this kind of bill, which is going to have such a dramatic impact on people all across the country, I mean, literally millions of everyday Americans are going to be hurt, and it's all being done to reward billionaires. Unacceptable, right? Unconscionable, un-American. That it needed to be debated in the light of day, not passed in the middle of the night, which was the original intention. This debate started at 3:28 a.m. And so, this is such an unprecedented assault on health care, on the economy, on nutritional assistance, on higher education, on everything.
Yeah.
That we just wanted to be able to do everything that we could to fully air the challenges with the bill, but also see if we can persuade just a handful of Republicans to do the right thing by the American people.
Well, you persuaded two, and one person, as I understand it, was absent from the vote, which could have changed it. But you're calling this the one big ugly bill. And not only is it projected by the Congressional Budget Office to add $3.4 trillion to our national debt, it extends tax cuts for the rich, as you mentioned. It also includes, though, big cuts to health care programs such as Medicaid, cuts to SNAP benefits for the poor. My understanding is in New York, about 1 million people will be affected by this. Can you talk about the implications for health care and how it affects people who don't even use these programs?
Well, first of all, like in America, health care shouldn't simply be a privilege. It should be a right to every single American. And presidents throughout the years, whether that's, Roosevelt or Truman, President Johnson, President Clinton, President Obama, President Biden, have all worked to expand access to health care. Yeah. But what's so extraordinary about this bill is that more than 17 million people will lose health care as a result of the, cuts to Medicaid, the attack on Medicare, the attack on the Affordable Care Act, the Children's Health Insurance Program, and Planned Parenthood.
And by the way, MAGA kept saying that it was illegal aliens that were going to be kicked out. Explain to folks that there's not 17 million illegal aliens that are receiving free Medicaid.
Actually, federal law, to your point, Anna, explicitly prohibits federal dollars from being used to provide health care to undocumented immigrants. Yeah. And so that was always a lie. But we're dealing with some folks where facts don't matter, hypocrisy is not a constraint to their behavior. And people actually have concluded that shamelessness is a superpower. And so our view is we just have to aggressively push back with righteous intensity, continue to press on, as I indicated, as John Lewis would always inspire us to do, speak up, show up, stand up, so we can get the type of America that this country deserves.
But don't you then also, I think that's right, but shouldn't you and other Democrats be screaming from the mountaintops and tether the Republicans to this bill, because there's going to be true human loss here, right? People are going to really feel it.
Yeah, real pain and suffering. I mean, the attack on health care is not just going to result on millions of people losing access, but hospitals will close, nursing homes will shut down, community-based health clinics won't be able to provide assistance.
Rural hospitals?
Rural hospitals in particular are at great risk. And in fact, people who have private insurance, once you attack the healthcare ecosystem, premiums, copays, and deductibles for tens of millions of others are going to go up. And so it's a big problem. It's an immoral thing that just took place on the floor of the House of Representatives. An immoral thing.
Talking about the beautiful bill that was being signed, they talk about this Democrat leader, and she was saying that bill was signed at 3:28, which is unusual. I was just because of one person. That's why they did not go ahead and win. But according to him, he went ahead and said that bill is going to affect health care, it's going to affect higher education. Actually, many people are going to lose their health care. He talked about that it was a very ugly bill. He talks about that 1 million people will be affected for health care for that bill, which is not a good thing. So according to him, health care was a necessity, was not even a privilege. Every United States president have always come. They have always tried to make the healthcare they've always tried to make the healthcare, to give healthcare to the people, not taking away healthcare from them. To them, what President Donald Trump was doing is very bad, because it's really going to affect people Medicare. People are going to lose their Medicare. 17 million people will lose healthcare, which is very bad. And then the federal government, which is not a very good thing, for 17 million people is going to lose their healthcare, and people are going to suffer. Do you know what healthcare means? Healthcare help people. Many people are depending on it solely. People are going to lose. It's going to affect hospitals are going to close. Nursing home will be shut down. And not only that, when the healthcare diminish, it's going to actually affect the private sector. So even people with private insurance will be affected. So it's not a very good practice. He was saying that Obama tried Obama healthcare, but to them specifically, they are claiming that most of the people of the healthcare are the immigrants who are undocumented. That's lie, because the federal government will not even, according to federal law, for you to have them healthcare or Medicare or food stamp, you need to be documented. You actually need to be a citizen, only a green card holder. So you don't know where people are coming now with that. So it's not a good move. So what they are doing, they are crying out for the United States. It's good. They don't know the future of the United States. Many people with chemo cannot do their chemo again, will not be able to do their chemo. So serious trouble is coming to the United States. They should all gather and fight this. So he's not alone. So what are you thinking? What are people thinking about? What actually do you really think about all this? That people, innocent people who lost their life, people who died because of no one was there for them to support them for healthcare. The government allowed a beautiful bill is affecting the millionaires are becoming richer. Actually, Republicans are for the millionaires, and there are just 800 millionaires in the United States. But the middle class are the more people, which are the Democrats. You see that any law that Biden was doing, Biden favored the middle class people. Biden want those people to come out from their shares, to come out and speak, to come out to hear their own voice. So what actually do you think about all this? Can I see your opinion in the comment section? Do you support that this beautiful bill was a good thing? Do you support that people to lose their insurance? All those people who are work for the United States, the time they need help more. What do you have to say about this? Some people are on that chemo, some people are on that dialysis that they really need it. We don't know how the United States is going to turn in the coming years. Thank you let me see your opinion. Thank you for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.